Many people ask me, what exactly is Jeet Kune Do training about? Some say it's a new martial art style, an invincible fighting technique, or even mysticism. Today, I'll lay it all out clearly. These are all misunderstandings. Jeet Kune Do is never a fixed martial art, a secret martial arts manual, or a tool for showing off. It is a way of thinking, a philosophy of practical combat, and a spiritual practice of returning to authenticity. From physical strength to mental state, from confrontation to personal conduct, it trains you, equipping you with the ability to go with the flow and strike at the core, in any situation. In my early years, I practiced Wing Chun, held horse stances, and memorized rigid forms. But when it came to real street fights, I realized those inflexible moves couldn't keep up with an opponent's rhythm. That's when I woke up. The essence of martial arts is to survive the immediate crisis, not to perform. So I broke free from the constraints of martial arts sects, integrating Wing Chun's sticky hands, boxing footwork, Taekwondo kicks, judo grappling, and even Western pragmatism. What emerged wasn't a set of new moves, but a logic of protecting oneself, cultivating virtue, and achieving results. Today, I'll explain the essence of Jeet Kune Do through 4 core dimensions. No empty words, just the fruits of countless battles and reflections. First training, cultivate instinct, break free from rigid forms, return to pure reaction. The biggest mistake in martial arts practice is memorizing moves by rote. Forms are rigid, but opponents are dynamic. While you're still thinking about your next move, their fist is already inches from your face. Jeet Kune Do's instinct isn't wild, unregulated fighting. It's the most direct and efficient reaction in a relaxed state. It's like when someone suddenly throws something at you. You dodge without hesitation. What we aim to do is amplify and refine this instinct. When I opened my martial arts school in Seattle, the first lesson wasn't horse stances. It was standing meditation for relaxation, feet shoulder-width apart, knees slightly bent, body relaxed yet alert, eyes fixed on my hand. Whenever I attacked, students reacted with blocks, dodges, or counters. No overthinking, just pure intuition. 3 core exercises anyone can practice at home. Unfixed target reaction training. Ask a friend to attack randomly with a foam stick, starting slow, gradually increasing speed. Focus only on direct blocks, dodges, and counters. No prejudgment, no overthinking. 15 minutes per session. Mirror relaxation training. Stand in front of a mirror to check for tension. Are your shoulders hunched? Fists clenched? Knees locked? Adjust until your body is relaxed yet focused. Then practice simple punches and kicks, emphasizing fluidity and natural force, no forced exertion. Street scene simulation. Visualize real-life scenarios, a surprise attack from the side, being pushed, or having your wrist grabbed. Quickly rehearse the most efficient escapes or counters. Prioritize practicality over form. Remember, moves are tools, not goals. They appear when needed and disappear when unnecessary. This is the essence of having no fixed form to defeat all forms. Second training, master, power generation, no brute force, just the skill of whole body integration. Many people think the stronger you are, the better at martial arts. They bulk up with muscles, hold horse stances until their legs shake, and punch until their faces turn red. But such punches are slow and lack penetration. True power generation never relies on brute force. I studied champions like Muhammad Ali and Joe Louis, and discovered their devastating punches came from full-body coordination, pushing off the feet, twisting the waist, transferring force to the shoulders, and finally to the fists, like a whip snapping, unleashing explosive power at the tip. This is the core of Jeet Kune Do, whole-body integration, overcoming rigidity with flexibility. Flexibility here isn't weakness, it's relaxation. Only when your body is relaxed can power flow smoothly. Tension traps force halfway, making your punches feel like a rock wrapped in cotton, heavy in appearance, empty in impact. 3 principles of Jeet Kune Do power generation. Relaxation is the foundation. Stay fully relaxed before throwing a punch. Tense your muscles only at the moment of impact, like a whip that's soft when swung, hard when it strikes. Power comes from coordination, not muscles. Many muscular bodybuilders lose to smaller martial artists because they lack coordinated force. Jeet Kune Do emphasizes 4 points in a straight line: feet, waist, shoulders, fists. Even without bulky muscles, proper coordination lets you deliver penetrating punches. At 130 plus pounds, I could punch with over 200 pounds of force, all thanks to this coordination. Go with the flow. Borrow force. Never fight an opponent's strength head-on. Instead, follow their momentum, then suddenly change direction to turn their force against them. For example, if someone pushes you, step aside, gently guide their force to miss, then counter in one fluid motion. This is overcoming rigidity with flexibility. Like water, which doesn't crash against rocks but flows around them, then gathers force to break through obstacles. Practical training methods. Shadowboxing for power flow. Slow down your punches and kicks to feel how force travels from your feet to your fists or toes. Each movement follows relax, tense, relax. Relax before the strike, tense at impact, relaxed when retracting. 10 minutes per session. Focus on feeling the force flow, not speed or quantity. Light sandbag striking. Use a 10 to 15 kilogram sandbag. Strike with moderate force, focusing on coordination. If the bag sways back and forth, your power generation is correct. If it swings side to side, you're only using arm strength, no full body integration. Third training, hone insight. Red weaknesses. Strike later but arrive first. A true master doesn't rely on many moves or brute strength, but on seeing clearly and reacting quickly. The Jeet, intercept, in Jeet Kune Do isn't about blocking fists, it's about intercepting your opponent's intent. Before they attack, you see their weaknesses, predict their moves, and strike later but arrive first to end the fight in one blow. This ability isn't innate. It's cultivated through 3 key practices. Read center of gravity. Every move requires shifting weight, leaning forward to punch, shifting to one leg to kick, or pulling back to defend. The waist is the core of balance. Watching for subtle waist movements lets you predict attacks. Read breathing. In combat, breathing reveals state, holding breath before a fierce attack, gasping when tired. A held breath often signals an imminent assault. Heavy breathing means more weaknesses. In fights, I focus on my opponent's breathing rhythm. Even in chaos, it tells me their next move. Control the rhythm. Every opponent has a rhythm: punch frequency, movement speed, attack defense intervals. Don't follow their pace. Slow down against fast opponents, luring them into mistakes, or speed up against slow opponents, overwhelming them. A disrupted rhythm leads to clumsy moves and more weaknesses. Progressive training methods. Slow motion sparring. Spar with a partner in slow motion. Focus on observing their center of gravity and breathing. 15 minutes per session. Build the habit of keen observation. Video analysis. Watch combat footage, boxing, MMA, in slow motion. Analyze how fighters shift weight and control rhythm. Study 1 video per day. In a month, your observation skills will improve drastically. Predictive sparring. Intentionally slow your reactions during sparring to focus on prediction. Even if you get hit, reflect afterward. Did I miss a weight shift? Fail to control the rhythm? Adjust in your next session. Fourth training. Cultivate yourself. Let go of obsessions. Cultivate mind and character. If instinct, power generation, and insight are the techniques, then Jeet Kune Do ultimately trains the way yourself. The highest realm of martial arts isn't invincibility under heaven, but inner peace and strength. Many people practice martial arts to win, proud when victorious, frustrated when defeated. But a true warrior never fixates on winning or losing, they focus on growth. Once, I lost to a younger fighter in a San Francisco tournament. Instead of making excuses, I reviewed the fight and realized my rhythm was disrupted by impatience. After that, I meditated for 5 minutes before every training session, letting go of distractions, refining not just my skills, but my mindset. Jeet Kune Do's self-cultivation focuses on 3 core points. Cultivate mindset, stay humble yet confident, calm in victory and defeat. Focus on the fight against strong opponents, respect weaker ones, spar with those better than you to practice staying calm under pressure. Cultivate vision, let go of sectarian biases and obsessions with forms. Jeet Kune Do's core is using no way as way, having no limitation as limitation, embrace all practical techniques, regardless of origin. This isn't just martial arts wisdom, it's life wisdom. Cultivate discipline, there are no shortcuts in martial arts, or Jeet Kune Do. Mastery requires daily training and reflection. I trained over 3 hours a day, rain or shine, no matter how busy I was. This discipline strengthens not just your body, but your will. More importantly, integrate Jeet Kune Do's principles into life. Use overcoming rigidity with flexibility to resolve conflicts and respecting opponents to treat others with kindness. Remember, in the end, Jeet Kune Do doesn't train you to defeat others, but to surpass yourself. It makes you stronger, calmer, and more visionary. This is its ultimate meaning. Conclusion: the essence of Jeet Kune Do is freedom. Jeet Kune Do has no fixed moves or rigid rules. Its essence is freedom, freedom from the constraints of forms, sectarian limits, and inner obsessions. To fight freely in combat, and grow freely in life. It isn't a manual to copy, but a key to unlock your potential. It teaches you to understand your body, control your power, read others, and cultivate your mind, abilities that protect you in danger and help you overcome life's challenges. Many call me the king of Kung Fu, but I see myself as just an ordinary person who loves martial arts and pursues truth. I created Jeet Kune Do not to become a legend, but to show the world, the essence of martial arts isn't violence or showmanship, it's self-cultivation, becoming a better version of yourself. If you want to learn Jeet Kune Do, don't start with moves. First, understand these 4 core principles. Cultivate instinct, master power generation, hone insight, and cultivate yourself. When you truly grasp them, you'll find Jeet Kune Do everywhere, in every movement, every breath, every thought. Finally, I leave you with Jeet Kune Do's core maxim, using no way as way, having no limitation as limitation. True martial arts are never about fixed forms, but a free spirit. May you find your own freedom through Jeet Kune Do, both in martial arts and in life.